Wow.
You look giant.
Sorry. Hi everyone. I'm John.
Hi, I'm John.
I'm Sue. And this is Sue and John's movie reviews. See, it doesn't sound as good as John and Sue's movie reviews.
No, it does. It sounds better.
Sounds better when you do it that way because Sue rhymes with review. Sue review. We're doing your review, Sue.
We're watching the Terminator today.
Watching Terminator today.
You're moving the camera away from me.
Now you know what it feels like. Shaky Hands McGee over here. That's
off,
me.
man.
No, it's me. I've got to hold the camera. We're watching Terminator today, the first one.
Yep.
And yeah, we were quite excited for this one because we haven't seen this film. Either of us have not seen this film for a long time. When's the last time you watched this? I haven't seen it.
Probably about 11 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe even a bit more than that.
I've not seen this. I think I've only seen the Terminator 1 once. And that was back when I was about 8, actually. Inappropriately aged.
8?
Yeah. I watched a lot of films when I was young. When I was a boy that I shouldn't have watched, that were not appropriate for kids. Traumatized me. I've watched it. If we watched it all, look at you shaky.
I know, my knee dropped then, sorry.
Whenever I watch the Terminator, I always watch the second one. I mean,
Oh yeah, Judgment Day.
I mean, the Terminator 1 was and is excellent. And I'm hoping that this is going to be an interesting experiment for me. I don't know about you, but for me, because I'm hoping this film's going to be better than I remember. Because everyone knows how amazing Terminator 2 is. I mean, Terminator 1 is very good, but Terminator 2, man, is just one of the best films ever made. And unfortunately for Terminator 1, it got trumped by it, really. So
Yeah, it did. And excuse me. I love Terminator 2. I used to have nightmares of it as well because there was a certain scene in it. But it's weird. I don't really remember much from the first one.
Yep, so just to go through the whole statistics and stuff like that. So this was made in 1984, which is funny, actually. It was the last film we watched. The Karate Kid was 1984. So completely random choices on this list. 2 films in a row. It had a £6 million budget, and it actually made £78 million in the box office. It was not actually expected to be the big hit it was. I've just been reading about it. And, I mean, if you don't know, then this film is basically about the Terminator, who is a cyborg from the future, who has been sent back in time to kill the son of basically this amazing woman called Sarah Connor, because the son is allegedly going to be the leader of a post-apocalyptic future. So
Post-apocalyptic.
So yeah, we're gonna watch this and tell you what we think about it afterwards, because that's what the premise of this YouTube channel's about. So yeah. Well, since you're holding the bloody camera, do you want to press the stop button and then we can let these people go for half a minute at least?
Bye.
Bye.
It's finished.
It's finished. Right, so thanks for joining us. Yeah, so I actually really didn't think it was this short. I thought it was a longer film than this. It was about 1 hour and 3/4, I think, 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I thought it was about 2.5 hours. So that surprised me. But what are your thoughts of the film, Sue?
That's good. I like it.
Was it as good as you remembered it to be, or just as good, better?
Yeah,
not as
no,
good?
it was just as good. The CGI was awful.
I think that's probably the biggest surprise, I think, for me watching this film back, was the CGI is a lot more obviously not so good, shall we say.
But it was just as good as I remembered. And yeah, I did enjoy it a lot more again, rewatching it.
Yeah, same. I don't know if I liked it more or less. I think I did like it as much as I did the last time round. It's a solid film. It's a really, really good film. The pacing is very good.
And I forgot that you see boobs as well.
I forgot you see boobs. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to think. What's your favourite part of the film?
I I don't know. What about you?
It is hard. Yeah, it is hard. I mean, I was saying to you, we haven't said this on this video, so I'll say it now. But looking back, when I said before that I was watching this film as an 8-year-old, my dad always told me about how gruesome the eye scene was. And looking at it today, I mean, I know I'm older and CGI is not as good now, blah blah blah, right? But it wasn't that bad. In terms of it being the best part of the film, I don't know. It always sticks with me because of my childhood, I suppose. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say what would be the best part of the film. Otherwise,
I think probably one of my favorite parts is when you first see what's his name? Kyle, the
Yeah.
protagonist.
Yeah.
Meet in Terminator in the club. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite part.
No, I think that I agree. It's hard. It's all good.
Yeah,
And
exactly, and that's the annoying thing.
It's very nicely balanced. The film, really, actually. Even we talk about how bad the CGI looks now. Back in the 80s, back in the early 80s, at that, the CGI was phenomenal.
Yeah, and the music's terrible.
You can't talk. You love 80s music.
No, I know, but I mean, in this, it sounded like, I don't know, it sounded like a speed up version of a bloody 16-bit game.
Yeah, some of the electronic music hasn't aged at all. But yeah. All right, then what are we doing then with star ratings? So what was your star rating on this?
I'd probably give it 4.5.
Yeah, that's a very solid rating. That is.
But that's coming from like a partial biased point of view too, because I love the films, should I say, and I have a soft spot for the Terminator. So.
And his bum.
Yay, not bad.
You're like, I don't find Arnold Schwarzenegger
No,
attractive.
I don't. I never have done. But when he turned, I was like, not bad.
Derriere. I'm a smash. That's what you said?
No, I didn't.
Oh, 4.5, 4.5.
Gonna have to push you for an answer.
Well, on my IMDb, before I watched this film again, I put it down as 4 stars / 8 out of 10. I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to say it's a 4-star film.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the first time so far you got a higher rating than me. So yeah. So yeah, that's about it really. It's a great film. If you've not watched it, definitely worth watching again because it's still to this day it stands out.
Yeah.
As a fantastic.
There was a
film.
few little jump scares in there.
There was one actually that didn't catch me.
That caught you out. I was fine.
I didn't know you were paying attention to that.
Well, no. You kind of like, ooh.
There was one towards the end. I mean, it's just with the high pitched sounds. That was a very good moment for musical scoring actually. Towards the end of the film, actually, there was a bit of a jump scare. Only one really. I think that was the only one. Like, just because I was so quite chill and content, and it came. I thought, oh dear, I actually kind of forgot that moment happened as well. So yeah, you know. But it's a solid film, worth watching. If everyone watches Terminator 2 and then just doesn't bother with Terminator 1, don't. Watch it. Watch Terminator 1. It's excellent. It is still an excellent film, well worth your time. So watch it.
Do it.
Do it. But that's another John and Sue movie review. So like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what your thoughts are on a Terminator film. Do you prefer... the first one to the second one to the first one. Have you watched the latest one? Apparently the latest one's not too bad. I've just been reading about the one that came out in 2019.
Statistics alert. That's what you need. You need like a little statistic alert coming up on the screen.
Just saying. Might be worth watching. Apparently, this new 2019, I say new, it's been 2 years, but COVID was a weird year. Apparently, the latest Terminator film, the one that came out in 2019, apparently it skims past the rest of the films that came out between the second one and this one.
Oh.
So it says basically they were all alternative timelines. So it's set
Probably won't watch it.
as an official sequel to the second one.
Fair enough.
Might watch it. Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, until the next video, we'll see you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.